Dear brothers and sisters in Christ, good morning. Happy Wednesday. Today, Wednesday, May 29th, Wednesday of the 8th week in Ordinary Time. Actually, I'm taping this video a week in advance because by the time this video will be put online, I'll be walking in Wisconsin towards the Shrine of the New Champion. Will be almost at the end of my pilgrimage, so I can't tape the video during my pilgrimage, so I decided to tape it a week in advance. But it's a video about following Sunday, actually. It's coming Sunday, June 2nd, the solemnity of Most Holy Body and Blood of Christ. It's a very important feast of the Eucharist, a feast of Holy Communion. It's not a feast of a person, Jesus, but it's a feast of gifts of Jesus. And itself, it is a feast of Jesus, right? Jesus, why is it a feast of Jesus? We're celebrating the Most Holy Body and Blood of Christ. Because Jesus gives himself to us in the Eucharist, in communion, in his body and blood, gives everything of himself. We believe that the host receiving communion is the body, soul, humanity, and divinity of Jesus Christ. So the host is not a part of Jesus. It's not a, so to speak, sort of like a piece of Jesus. It's Jesus himself, body and soul, humanity and divinity. It's not a gift, it's not something. It's more, it's really Jesus himself. So it's interesting, communion, Holy Communion, Eucharist, it's not the gift that Jesus is giving us. He's giving us himself. The best gift, the best present ever, right? Because when you love someone, you shower this person, or you want to shower this person with gifts, with presents. When you love someone, you often shower this person with presents to express your love, right? Because of your love for a person, you give a person a lot of presents. But what's the best present of all? Just giving yourself to a person. That's why marriage is really the best, the highest sign of love. The person gives himself or herself to the spouse completely, the whole person, not just something, but the whole person. The Eucharist, even more so, is a gift of Jesus of the whole self. That's why I was saying the Eucharist is not something, it's really Jesus himself. He gives himself to us in this beautiful sacrament. And so this is what we're celebrating today, the solemnity of body and blood of Christ. Of course, we celebrate the Eucharist every day, especially every Sunday. So why do we need a special day to celebrate the Eucharist? We do it every day, basically, in church. But we need to do it because, first of all, we want to affirm or reaffirm with conviction and certainty our faith in Eucharist, first of all. And second, we want to give thanks to Jesus for this sacrament, which can be received every day. Sacrament that renews us every time we receive it, right? The Holy Communion. So it's a sign of gratitude, a sign of also joy, to really rejoice with Jesus for the gifts of his very Son. Also, this solemnity has historical roots, historical reason why also we're celebrating this solemnity, because the faith in Eucharist as the real presence of Jesus, the body and blood of Christ, not a symbol, but reality of body and blood of Christ. The Eucharist as connected with the holy and only sacrifice of Christ on the cross. This faith, this truth of faith, it took centuries to develop in the church and to be established in the church with firmness. So there were controversies, especially in the Middle Ages, about the real presence of Jesus in Eucharist. So the church, when the church affirmed that Eucharist was not a symbol, but Jesus was really present in the body, in bread and wine, the church wanted to decided to establish a feast to mark also this truth of faith, saying this is what we believe, and so also to encourage people really to go back at the roots of our faith in the Blessed Sacrament. The Church decided to establish this solemnity of Corpus Christi. So a little bit of history. The Feast of Corpus Christi became universal solemnity for the Catholic Church only in 1317, when Pope John XXII officially established this feast. I want to wish you all a happy feast of Most Holy Body and Blood of Christ. And again, be assured of my prayers during the pilgrimage. Take care and God bless.